Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so a lot of difficult cards here, if I might say so. The first card is feeling despair and helplessness. So maybe that's where you are at the moment. You're very frustrated as well in that particular situation. Maybe you're frustrated with the relationship or even with a lack of relationship, but you are definitely feeling very frustrated and you're going through a lot of emotions at the moment. There's an element of possessiveness over here. So if you're in a relationship, maybe you're feeling overly possessive, maybe you feel a bit, you suspect your partner is doing things that you don't like, so that's got that feeling of possessiveness going on over there. So you're trying to get control of that situation, in other words. Now, there's somebody that you've been very infatuated with. Maybe that's that relationship that you were involved in. So you are very focused on this particular relationship. Maybe overly focused on it, in a sense. Obsessing about it, in a sense. There's something that's happened, and, you haven't forgiven them completely. So you are maybe displaying this possessiveness in order to, come to terms with whatever's happened, and, you haven't given them that forgiveness that it was necessary. This is now playing out where you're starting to feel very frustrated and very upset about whatever's going on. Now, coming up for you is got an engagement. So either you're going to get engaged, you could be intending some sort of, event where there's an engagement that's being celebrated, or like I said, if it's your engagement, then there's this is not the basis for it to be built on these feelings of despair and possessiveness. So you do have to give this quite a bit of thought, and maybe you'll need to get together and have a good heart-to-heart chat about what is on your mind and what is bothering you. There's the card of hanging there, so everything is going to sort itself out. Maybe everything that you're feeling is just because you're frustrated, or because you haven't expressed yourself sufficiently. So you do need to speak to this person and bring everything out, get everything off your chest if you're dealing with that kind of situation. Because it seems like you're hanging in there. You might have all these thoughts, and this could lead to conflict in itself, or could lead to a lot of drama. So get it out there, get it out in the open. Say what you need to say. Start off being very honest and open, and that is a very, very good way to go into an engagement, or a very good way to build a relationship as well. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Romantic Tarot, and that's for the main read. That way. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Star card over here. And this is about you trying to find some direction in your life. You've got this big compass over here. You're trying to find somebody, and you're trying to make a start with them, so that you're trying to establish a home or establish a way of life with this particular person. You may not have met them yet, because these are just shadows, really. And this is what is your goal. This is what your vision is. So you've come up with a plan, and you have an idea about what you want out of the person, and you want certain qualities to come from that person, and this is how you will find your direction. You want to have a long-term stable relationship with them, find your true north, really. So you are looking for that kind of relationship, and you've got a lot of hope. You might be praying a lot for it as well with the Star card. Now, it seems like, you have been through the mill, really. You've got that Queen of Swords over here, so you might have come through a divorce. And, maybe this is why you're trying to get your bearings back again with that Star card, because, you've been feeling very, very lonely, very, very isolated. You can see you're also somebody that's not communicating very clearly to people what you want. So you're coming across as being probably very cold or very, very withdrawn, and you're isolating yourself from the crowd, really, because you've come through a lot of hurt. You're feeling very lonely as well, and this might be self-inflicted in a sense, because you don't want to be hurt again. And, this is the Queen of Swords, and she's been through everything. She's really been through. You can see all these swords of yours, all those tower moments, all those problems, all those heartbreaks, and it was nasty. And this is why you're almost protecting yourself from whatever is going on. And, maybe in that relationship, it was a very, very dominating relationship. You felt very trapped. You've got this lady with a bird cage over there. So even though appearances seem to be really good about that relationship, maybe this is how this person treated you. They dominated you, they trapped you, and you really did want your freedom from it. So it seems like, this card is the card of the divorcee, or the person that has, legally separated from somebody. So it looks like you were in a relationship, but there might have been a legal situation, legal separation, and now you have your freedom from whatever it is. But it's still making you feel pretty lonely, and you are isolating yourself quite a bit, having gone through a lot of hurt. So you've got the Chariot over here. So it seems like in this particular relationship, it seems that that person that you were involved in really was the dominating force with it. They took control of that situation and made you feel almost redundant. You had to take a back seat in that particular relationship. And this was something that you were not happy with. And maybe this is the reason why this divorce has happened. You're still crying about whatever happened. So this loss of this relationship has been very, very upsetting for you. Now with the Eight of Swords, it's still being trapped by those feelings in the past. So whatever it was, it might have been a very good love relationship. Because if you look at this couple, they seem to be getting on pretty well. You're still mourning the loss of that particular relationship. So much so that even if somebody else is interested in you, you're not really even seeing that coming through, because you're still trapping yourself, by whatever love you perceive that you have for this particular person. So you may still be in love with the person from the past, and you're focusing a lot on that. You're mourning about it quite a bit. And it seems like there might be somebody around you that is quite interested in having a relationship with you. Now, you do want, you've got this Knight of Rods over here, so you do want a new relationship, maybe more physical than it is, long-term emotional. You want maybe a casual relationship, somebody you can go out with, maybe you're feeling pretty lonely, and you are looking for some kind of relationship. This is playing on your mind, where you're looking for somebody who can wine and dine you and take you out and have a good time. Something very casual, nothing too serious, and this has been playing on your mind. Now, it looks like, excuse me, Bella. It looks like a new relationship will be coming in for you. You've got the Ace of Pentacles over here, so something coming through on the work front. So you might be meeting somebody at your work, somebody that you're interested in, or somebody interested in you. And they might actually ask you out, really. Or if you're the person that's doing the asking, there's somebody that you're interested in the workplace, and you might actually ask this person out. So that could be, either way. Now, what's going on with you? You are focused on your career. You've got this Page of Pentacles over here. So you're still working up that career ladder itself. But, you have got your artistic interests as well. You're not that focused on the work too much. You're not obsessed with it. And it's not paying you too well. So you're not financially, a king or anything of that sort. Seems like you're still working your way out, and the coins are coming in over there, but you're working very hard with this Page of Pentacles here. So this particular person that you meet might be somebody on that work front that you are working with. Now, you are going to be cutting out, I never know which way is up. Okay, so you are going to be cutting out, the past. You see this rose is being severed and starting off, a new cycle, really. With the Ace of Swords, it's about, having a brand new idea, a brand new strategy, getting clarity within that situation, and almost even reaching closure as well with this Ace of Swords. If it is a legal situation, then that's a legal ending, then the case is resolved and, your freedom is given to you as well. It seems like, once that is resolved, you will get your freedom. So it comes out, the bird comes out of the cage and out into the open. So it looks like, the decision is being made. You are with this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. It's about being the divorcee. So somebody who's divorced. So you get your freedom as well with that Six of Rods. And, Six of Rods is a victorious card. So you are going to be, whatever happens goes in your favor as well. And even with this Ace of Swords, it's going to be cutting out that past, cutting out everything and starting afresh, starting a new cycle. And that legal case is going to be in your favor. So you are cutting out that person completely. Maybe you will even break off communication completely. Now, what you're hoping for is a new offer to come in with that Four of Cups over here. So there's somebody that you're interested in. And you are waiting for them to make some kind of approach to you. So going into the future, and the final outcome would be the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Rods, and the King of Swords. So it looks like, you know, there is somebody that's interested in you. There's waiting in the wings over there for maybe things to settle down. You yourself are focused on your career. You can see this woman's looking after these goats, and maybe you don't even realize this person has an interest in you because you are so focused on this work. So it looks like that's what you're doing. You're trying to accumulate the money, trying to accumulate coins, you know, trying to build up your, you know, financial independence as well, and you are very, very focused on work, and it's keeping you quite busy. Now it looks like this person is going to make some kind of approach over here. This person might be a fire sign person, so you're looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius making some kind of approach to you. They're going to probably send you some kind of message or an invitation. They're pretty dynamic, very fast moving, and you know, somebody that's very attractive. You're very, very, you know, they're very ambitious as well. But somebody that is waiting for you, you know, maybe to sort out the situation before they can actually make this kind of communication or kind of approach. So it looks like there is some kind of offer coming in for you. It's going to come in pretty quickly, so you're going to have to make a decision pretty much on your feet there. Now you've got the King of Swords over here, so that legal decision is being made, and finally things are going to be closed. It looks like you know, you're breaking off communication with this person that you're dealing with. It was a difficult case, or you know, if you're dealing with a legal case, legal separation, it looks like it was a difficult separation, and it looks like that decision or that judgment will be made. So that news is coming in for you, and it looks like that new invitation coming in for you as well, as far as the relationship goes. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. So it looks like there is that fire sign person coming in with the King of Gabriel. So keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. But it looks to me like this person is going to be making or sending you some kind of message. They might even take you out. It's going to be a fire sign person. It's a you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with that King of Gabriel. You know, they're in a very high position. They're quite ambitious. There could be a businessman. There could be somebody that's very dynamic. Somebody who likes to travel quite a bit. So it looks like they might be making an offer to you as far as the new relationship goes. Then you've got the Queen of Raphael over here, which says, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So this is the Queen of Cups. This is your card. So it looks like there's a brand new cycle beginning over here, and it looks like this King of Gabriel is going to be making some kind of offer to you, the Queen of Raphael. And it looks like you need to follow your instincts. If you're feeling a bit down, you know, try and get out of these mood swings, because the Queen of Raphael, or Queen of Cups, tends to be a bit moody. So, you know, just keep a tight rein of your emotions. But it looks like a new cycle beginning for you. And it's going to be a very healing relationship as well. Then you've got the Two of Gabriel. So this plays out really nicely. The King of Gabriel, the Queen of Raphael, and then you've got the Two of Gabriel, which is talking about a partnership that is coming in. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So you and this person with this Two of Gabriel, the Two of Rods, are going to be pretty, you know, you might be working on a project together, but you'll get along very, very well. You'll understand each other, and you'll have the same goals in mind. So it looks like maybe this person is going to be making that offer for you. It may start off as a friendship first and then end up as a relationship. But it looks like it might be something, you know, that's going to be pretty good and very dynamic, very exciting as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.